Welcome to another tutorial. This is the leagues page. Now you can get to a lot of data, a lot of different types of data from this page. It's a really good starting point, and we'll start with this bit at the top where it's the ability to rank all of the leagues in the world that are on right now by a single stat, but you can also check out the profitability as well. So we're going to go to home wins, and we can see again, as is the case with odd alerts, there's no adverts. It's just going to be whatever the data. How can I best display the data to you? No fluff. Sometimes that is a negative in terms of Google because, you've got to pander to Google, and I really don't like doing it because what Google wants and what people want are two very different things in terms of football data. So it's a list of competitions, and we can see that the Liga Pro here, if we just click into that, we'll get the stats from that individual league. We can see that it's a league in Ecuador. We can check out some of the general stats. So 80% of games so far. Now, there's only been 24 games played at the moment, but 19 of those games have finished with a home victory. Let's go back and we will check out a league that's played a few more games. So we've got one here, the Primera Division in Guatemala. So 60% of home games, and there's 322 games that have been played. So that is a decent sample size for this league. Have finished with a home victory. You can check out the fixtures for this league, the upcoming fixtures. You can check out the results as well. You can check out the table. So we can then go to profit, which is interesting because you can see straight away, if you'd have put £10 on every single game in the last 3 seasons, you would be in profit. It's simple. It's there. It's data. £1,810. That's kind of crazy. You can see here we've got zeros for BTTS and over 1.5 goals. So that means that Bet365 wasn't offering it. This is Bet365 odds. Plan to add more bookmakers to this sort of historical profitability, but obviously got to get that data in first. The Bet365 data is there. Bear in mind as well, this is actually closing odds. So some of these may have been much higher before people jumped on, because this is no secret, is it? I'm not the first person to realise that this league has got serious home advantage. This season, you would be £226 up. Betting on the draw, profitable. Home win at halftime, profitable. Double chance 1x, profitable again across all of the seasons. I do wonder, when was COVID? So COVID may have affected things just in terms of away teams across the world. With no home fans, away teams doing really well, especially in the Premier League. Away teams were winning like never before. I'll take you back to the leagues page. So the flow that we've just gone through with home wins and profitability and checking out the leagues, that's the same for all of these items at the top. You can kind of think of this as the trends page, but for leagues, that's how I would describe it best, I think. And then under that, you've got a very long list, a very boring list of leagues. But it is what it is. You want to find a league, you can just click on it. We could go to the A League right here, and then we just get the league stats for that page. It's just data, and I'm just trying to show it in the best way possible, to be honest. So I'll take you through this section now. This is the A League this year. We can look at the team stats really quickly. If you hover over one of the teams, it'll highlight the other team that they're playing, which I think is really cool. So we can look at, let's say, the drop down's not showing, but there's a real long list of stats that you can filter for. Let's filter for corners for per game. You can see Melbourne City top of the list, 6.65 per game. Let's look at another stat then. Let's have a look at goals in some way. Let's look at lost at half-time percentage. So Western United and Sydney, 48%, and they're playing each other next this weekend. So which one of them will be losing at half-time, or will they just cancel each other out and neither of them score? I'm guessing it's because they're both so poor. We can just, again, I'm just showing you the stats here. We can double check that by looking at the conceded a first half goal percentage. Do those teams top the charts? Well, Sydney do. Western United are up there, but it's only 62% for them. So that's team stats. You've then got player stats as well. And again, it's all of the data that you can get on the player stats pages, which I'll show you in another video. But you've also got the ability to just look at it and set a minimum number of games played. So this is penalties saved. So there's a keeper for MacArthur that's saved 3 penalties. Who's hit the post the most? It is Tilio from Melbourne City. Who's been dispossessed the much? at the most. Matthew Leckie, 62 times in 16 games. Wow, he's losing the ball a lot. If you click on a person, it'll open their profile and we can just take a look at it. Well, he's a forward. So he's having a lot of the ball. He's taking a lot of risk, maybe losing the ball. He's 32 and he's in good scoring form. So yeah, fair play to you, Matthew. So that's how you explore competitions and leagues on Odd Alerts. It is quite easy, as you've seen. Profitability, you can set alerts as well on specific leagues in terms of market availability alerts. So let me know when card markets are released in the Premier League, or when corner markets or special markets or whatever. And you set that up by league. That's on the alerts page. There is a video on that as well, I think. If not, I'll get one done soon. And that's it. Yeah, just as always, let me know if you've got any feedback, and enjoy.